Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? JQuan here from Lorcana. All right, so I got a special video for you today. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting a deck profile of the last gameplay for Emerald Ruby. And as promised, I've got the deck profile for you guys, and it's called Action Hood. So this is going to be our first deck profile of the channel, and more to come. Alright guys, so this deck, I've been cooking it up for quite some time, and honestly, I've just been having so much fun with it. It plays exactly like Emerald Steel, and has a lot of the really good points that you would like in Emerald. Discard, Diablo, and on top of that, it has all the best of the Ruby stuff, right? So getting rid of all the late game stuff with Dragonfire, and just dealing with bigger threats, while also having a lot of very big lore pushes that some of these combos have. And if this is your first video that you're looking at on the channel, then hey, welcome. If not, then you guys probably saw the last gameplay that we had of Ruby, Emerald versus Sapphire Steel. So link up in the bio and also up top here. So feel free to stay tuned to that, and that way you can check out some awesome gameplay. And don't forget, guys, like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get over to this deck profile. Alright, so here's the more refined version of my list of the Emerald Ruby deck that you guys saw in the last video. So let's just get into it. So we're actually playing 4 small Diablos, 3 Morphs, 4 Ursulas, 4 Shift Diablos. You know, I don't really need an explanation there. It's probably one of the best green cards in the game. 4 Prince Johns, and 3 Donald Ducks. Now, I did want to touch up on the Donald Ducks in the Morphs. So it was the last minute inclusion. Previously, I did have the Tigers in here from set 6. But I didn't find that Tigger was very impactful, especially if you didn't have too much actions to actually combo it out with. So my theory for this particular deck, because again, it does run very similar to the Emerald Steel list, where you use the Morph on turn 2, so that way you can shift into Donald Duck in turn 3, and it almost acts like a pseudo Beast Tragic Hero, because essentially what it does for you guys who don't know the card is that every start of my turn is that each player can choose to draw the card at the start of the turn. So therefore, it's not only gaining you card draw, it's gaining your opponent a card. However, that also does give you more targets with you know, cards like Sudden Chill, Hypnotize, and just comboing off with Prince John. So again, it just feels for the discard package in the deck. And on top of that, it has the resilience of not being turned off like Beast Tragic Hero by getting it pinged, right? Another thing I like about Morph is, again, this deck really does have a harder early game and more so of a mid game plan. So having that Morph in case you don't draw that 1-drop Diablo is quite crucial for you to just kind of, you know, get things going a little bit more. But yeah, in terms of that, the next few cards here are going to be Goofy. Very important in this type of build is because, you know, you're doing a lot of action stuff a lot by discarding and dealing with your opponent's cards with Brawls and Dragonfires, and eventually you're going to want to quest and just gain more lore to catch up. And Goofy definitely helps a lot with that, and it does actually help a lot with the aggro situations as well. And for the next card, the heart and soul of the deck, guys, it's going to be Robinhood. So Robinhood is easily what puts the whole entire deck into one piece. It's you know, it's the whole reason why I'm playing the deck. I personally think it's just low-key crazy, and we'll talk more about that in a bit here. So again, we do play 2 Mauis, and this is just for your pesky locations, just anything big, right, that you can't deal with. 2 Maui Half Shark. This is just a new card that I've been playing, and it's really, really good. It essentially recycles a lot of your actions that you're going to be discarding from Robinhood. And then we play your typical discard package, Sudden Chills at 4, Hypnotize at 4, and You Came Back at 2. So this is one card I did want to touch base upon, is that if you get this off of Robinhood, you're questing again with Robinhood and using his ability 2 times in a row. So that's 4 lore that you're gaining on top of any other action that you guys may you know, be able to hit with Robinhood. If you pair that with let's just say Pirate's Life, you're instantly gaining 6 lore in 1 turn, which is insane, right? You Came Back can also be paired up with Goofy to also get that 4 lore push as well. So this deck has a lot of really cool, cute ways to just gain back lore in the mid to late game. And then moving on, we got 4 brawls, you know, to deal with your typical early game things, other Diablos, whatnot. 4 we don't talk about Brunos, and 2 Dragonfires. 4 Pirate's Life, and then lastly 2 Hidden Coves. Obviously the Hidden Coves are just there because it's really good against those steel decks and helps protect your Diablo, and you know, makes it live a little longer to gain that extra card draw. So overall, this is the base of the deck. You know, a few things I want to touch up on is, let's just say for Robinhood, right? Robinhood, a lot of times, if let's just say you guys are milling or discarding multiple actions in one turn, you can pivot the deck, right? So the deck, you can pivot in more of a discard way or more of just a control game plan, just to actually just control the board and then quest with Robinhood, Goofy, Maui, and just get a lot of things going. So overall, this is kind of the build that I've, you know, been having a lot of fun with, and honestly just getting really a lot of success with a lot of the games I've been playing. Really hope you guys are, you know, going to be able to check out this deck, play it in real life, and play it in online as well, and hopefully you guys have other suggestions as well for the deck. And obviously, if you guys want to have more of a better idea of how this deck works, we do have a gameplay, like I said in the last video that we posted, which I'll also have on the link for this video. So just stay tuned for that, and hopefully you guys check that out as well. That's the deck profiles, so appreciate them for your support, and let me know what you guys think about the deck. I hope you guys can take this deck to the next level. If there's any tweaks or anything you want to change about the deck, definitely let me know in the comments below. So again, thanks again for joining in, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for next time.